You sit down to do something important. Maybe it's studying. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's finally starting that project you've been about to start for the last 3 months. You open your laptop, and suddenly you're watching a guy in Alaska build a cabin with no tools, or scrolling, or reorganizing your desktop folders, because obviously that's urgent. Why does your brain act like a hyperactive monkey that would rather chase shiny bananas than do the one hard thing that actually matters? And here's the weird part. What if the problem isn't that you're lazy, but that your monkey brain has been overfed bananas? Today, I'm going to show you how to trick your monkey brain into actually liking hard things. Yes, liking them. And it starts with something called a dopamine detox, which sounds scary, but is basically putting your monkey on a healthier banana diet. Let's break this down. Let's be honest. Doing hard things feels bad. Studying? Boring banana. Working out? Sweaty banana. Starting a business? Risky banana. Scrolling social media? Golden, shiny, perfectly peeled banana delivered straight to your mouth. Your brain doesn't want long-term reward. It wants instant bananas, now, immediately, preferably with sprinkles. So when you try to do something difficult, your monkey brain throws a tantrum. It whispers, "Hey, this is uncomfortable. What if we check notifications, just for a second? Maybe there's a banana there." And before you know it, 3 hours are gone. You didn't do the hard thing, and now you feel guilty, which makes you want more easy bananas. It's a cycle, a very fluffy, banana-covered cycle. And the worst part? You start thinking something is wrong with you. Why am I like this? Why can't I just focus? Why am I so lazy? You're not lazy. Your monkey is just addicted. All right, let's talk about dopamine, the magical banana chemical. Dopamine is often called the pleasure molecule, but that's not exactly true. It's more like the anticipation molecule. It's what makes your monkey brain say, "Ooh, banana incoming." Here's the key. Dopamine spikes before the reward, not after. When you see a notification, your brain gets a little dopamine hit. When you think about junk food, dopamine. When you open a new app, dopamine. Your brain loves unpredictability. That's why scrolling is so addictive. It's like a slot machine for bananas. This system evolved to keep us alive. Back in caveman days, dopamine helped us hunt, explore, survive. If you found food, big win. Dopamine says, "Remember this, do it again." But now, you don't have to hunt for bananas. Bananas hunt you. Your phone is a super stimulus machine. It gives your brain more dopamine spikes in 1 hour than our ancestors got in a week. Social media, video games, junk food, constant entertainment, it's like giving your monkey an unlimited banana buffet. And here's the catch. When you constantly spike dopamine, your baseline drops. Think of it like volume control. If you blast music at max volume all day, normal volume sounds boring. In the same way, when your brain is used to high dopamine stimulation, normal life feels dull. Reading a book? Meh. Studying? Meh. Working toward a long-term goal? Double meh. Your monkey isn't broken, it's overstimulated. Here's the paradox that messes with people. The more pleasure you chase, the less pleasure you feel. Modern neuroscience shows that dopamine and pain are processed in overlapping systems in the brain. When you spike pleasure too much, your brain compensates by tipping the scale toward discomfort. It wants balance. So after binge scrolling, you don't feel amazing. You feel empty. After junk food, sluggish. After procrastinating, anxious. It's like your monkey eats 20 bananas and then complains about a stomachache. And the real danger, hard things start to feel even harder. Because compared to the fireworks of instant dopamine, long-term goals are slow-cooking bananas. They don't explode with excitement, they simmer. If you don't fix this, your monkey brain slowly becomes allergic to effort, and effort is the price of every meaningful thing in life.
That's the real issue. All right, enough theory. Let's retrain your monkey. Here are practical, actionable ways to do a dopamine reset and make hard things feel easier. 1. The banana fast. Dopamine Detox Light. I said light because you don't need to live in a cave. Pick one high dopamine activity you overuse, maybe TikTok, gaming, junk food, and remove it for 7 days. Just one. What happens is powerful. Your dopamine baseline slowly recalibrates. Normal tasks start to feel less boring because your brain isn't constantly comparing them to digital fireworks. Example, if you usually scroll for 2 hours every night, replace it with a walk or reading. The first few days, painful. Your monkey will scream. By day 5, your brain starts calming down. You're not punishing yourself. You're lowering the volume so normal life becomes audible again. 2. Pair hard things with tiny bananas. Your monkey loves rewards, so give it one. This is called habit pairing. Only listen to your favorite podcast while walking. Only drink your fancy coffee while studying. Only watch your favorite show after finishing a workout. Now the hard thing predicts a banana. Your brain starts associating effort with reward. Dopamine shifts from scrolling to starting. It's psychological jujitsu. You're not fighting your monkey, you're bribing it. 3. The 5-minute banana rule. Your monkey hates big tasks. It sees write essay and thinks climb Mount Everest. So shrink the banana. Tell yourself, I'll just do 5 minutes. 5 minutes of studying, 5 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes of cleaning. Once you start, something magical happens. Dopamine releases when you make progress, not just when you finish. Progress itself is rewarding. Most of the time, you'll keep going. And if you don't, fine. You still trained your monkey to start. Starting is the hardest part. 4. Make it hard to get junk bananas. Right now, distractions are one tap away. So add friction. Delete the app, log out. Put your phone in another room. Use website blockers. Don't keep junk food in your house. Your monkey is lazy. If bananas require climbing a tree instead of picking them off the floor, it suddenly loses interest. Behavioral psychology shows that environment shapes behavior more than motivation does. If temptation is invisible, it's weaker. You don't need more willpower. You need fewer bananas lying around. 5. Track streaks like a monkey scientist. Your brain loves visible progress. Get a calendar, mark an X every day you do the hard thing. Now you have a streak, and breaking a streak feels painful. That's loss aversion, a powerful psychological bias where losing feels worse than gaining feels good. Now your monkey isn't chasing bananas, it's protecting its streak. Same dopamine system, different target. 6. Reframe pain as banana growth. Here's a mindset trick. When something feels uncomfortable, instead of thinking, this sucks, think, this is my brain recalibrating. That boredom you feel when you stop scrolling, that's healing. That resistance when you start studying, that's adaptation. Effort releases dopamine too, just in smaller, more sustainable waves. Over time, your brain begins to associate challenge with reward. You literally become the kind of person who feels good doing hard things. That's not motivation, that's rewiring. Imagine this. You wake up, you don't immediately grab your phone. You start your work without a mental wrestling match. You go to the gym without negotiating with yourself for 45 minutes. Hard things still require effort, but they don't feel impossible. That's what happens when your dopamine system resets. Suddenly, simple things feel good again. A walk feels peaceful. Reading feels interesting. Working toward a goal feels satisfying. Your monkey stops chasing every shiny banana and starts planting banana trees. And here's the beautiful part. When you train your brain to enjoy effort, you unlock a superpower. Because most people never do this. Most people stay stuck in the instant banana loop forever. But if you can learn to enjoy the climb, you win. So, here's your challenge. Pick one junk banana, remove it for 7 days. Pair one hard thing with a reward. Use the 5-minute rule. Start today. Your monkey brain isn't your enemy. It's just hungry and confused. Train it, don't fight it. If this video helped your monkey even a little bit, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm to give this banana to more people. Subscribe if you want to level up your brain every week. And if you're serious about mastering your monkey, join the channel membership. That's where we go deeper and build stronger banana trees together. Thanks for watching. Now go do the hard thing.